So you remember that story when Woo Woo Dude was very ill and was gonna die, for a third or fourth time. That guy's got incredible stories. And he said he saw that sparkling things were out the window of the hospital, and he could feel basically all of us trying to put this protection around him by meditating and praying for protection for him. And he swears, and I believe him, that saved his life. He could literally feel it. When he called me, he told me, and it was the night that we did that, and he didn't know we did it that night when we came out on YouTube and did that for him. And I think Penny Kelly had a similar experience, if I recall. So I'm just going to ask about this whole Cleetus McFarland thing. Is it him that Dick Algar in his remote viewing session saw perishing in a bad accident? Or whoever it is? Just do this. Let's do the same thing. Because if he decides whoever this is, again, I think it's Cleetus. I'm just gonna race. I live my life on the edge. I'm gonna race. Let me just say, when I crashed that Lancer, because I had an engine out, the day that it happened, I already knew something was gonna happen. I had a bad feeling about the plane in particular. And I'm like, well, it's time to go home. Like, what am I gonna do? Not fly? Like, let me just circle the airport 3 times on the way out. And I did. Got up to some pretty good altitude, and man, it's okay. Let me go. Landed in Texas. Checked my fuel, everything. Yeah. Okay. Halfway there, let me get to Florida. And then, had an engine out, and something, call it whatever, is it God, the creator, spirit guides, angels, whatever, something saved me and took me out of that plane as I hit those trees, because there was nowhere to land, forest area over Perry, Florida, November 17, 2023. I remember hitting those trees, those newly planted pines, because that was my thought. Might as well hit those if I'm going to go for something, to slow me down, and snap them. And that's exactly what happened. But as soon as I hit them, I could hear the sound of it. And then that's the last thing I remember. And then the next thing I know, again, the plane's upside down, crashed. My seatbelt's off, which I did not take off. I'm in the passenger seat front, but the plane's upside down, but I'm right side up. And I'm turned to where my foot is just a few inches away from the window that's already cracked. And it's like, obvious, kick it out. So I kick it out and I pull myself out. And then I couldn't get back in the plane to try to find my phone. I couldn't even get my head and one arm back in. Somehow that happened. Anyways, I'm saying this because, you can't chance fate, and you got to let fate, someone else's fate, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying, wasn't that my fate? Wasn't I supposed to die? And something saved me. And I said thank you for 3 days straight after that, and even longer. But it was on the 3rd day that I'm just sitting here, like right here where I'm at right now, in my bed, like eyes closed, just kind of meditating, and thank you for saving my life. Again, thank you for saving my life. And then I finally heard back, you're worth it. So if something intervened in fate, someone else's fate, my fate, why can't we try to intervene in someone else's if it's, keeping someone alive that should be alive, a guy like him, good guy. So I'm saying that to you because we did it for Woo Woo Dude. I think JC and them held a session for Penny when she was real sick, Penny Kelly. And I think both of them, I know Woo Woo Dude, I'm pretty sure Penny had mentioned like she could literally feel this energy coming into her, in him too, Woo Woo Dude. And literally like, they didn't die. They were both in really bad shape. So if he decides, and again, I say he, whoever the he is, whether it's Cleetus or somebody else, and I got it wrong, it's not really him. Whoever this person is, I think we should all pray, meditate, send those same healing energies of protection around this person so that if they do get into a major crash, just maybe his guides or our guides, etc., will put that protection around him and save his life like they did for me. Why can't they do it for him? Especially if we're all concentrating and trying to ask, beg these, angels or what have you. Again, whatever flavor your religion is, I feel like it's all the same thing. It's just different words for the same thing. But doesn't matter. Do whatever you do. Let's send that protection energy over him. That if he does, or whoever it is, gets in this bad accident, they survive and they recover to at least some decent, extent. Me, I can never move my right thumb again. I can move it like this, but I cannot bend it. And I don't want to do a surgery and make it worse or anything else. That's my only bad thing as far as my plane crash. And if that's it for me, I'm a happy man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. So let's just put that out there. It'd be nice if nothing happened, but if it does happen and he's just, hard-headed, I'm going for it, I don't believe this crap. If he gets hurt, or in a bad accident, let's pray that when that happens, if that happens, there's a ball of protection around him. And let's just leave it at that. So I appreciate all y'all. I know y'all have a lot of you have a good heart and care about stuff like this. And let's see what we can do. We can change things. You've seen it before. So I just want to put that out there. And at this point, I don't know that there's gonna be another video. I don't want to keep pounding on this. That's for sure. This is not normal for me. I don't typically do anything like this. I've never done anything like this. Go try to find someone and tell them, hey, I think you're gonna die in a bad car accident. Holy crap. Some lady messaged me though. She said, hey Joe, I forgot the word she used, but kind of like a psychic or medium. And she's like, I think he's had dreams about this. Not sure how you can, figure that out, but I think he's had warning dreams already about this. Like maybe before I came in the picture here. And I can't verify her. I don't know who she is. She just said it. I'm just going to repeat it just for the hell of it. And honestly, I hope he has had dreams, because if he's had his own dreams and he's wondering about it, they're just dreams. And then I come along and rattle his cage all of a sudden, he may be really thinking twice about this stuff. So, but whatever. I don't know. That doesn't come from me. It doesn't come from Dick Algar. I can't say that I know it's true. I'm just felt like I should just tell you this interesting lady emailed me when she heard my video. So on that note, let's do it. It doesn't matter what time you see this video. We don't have to do it at exactly the same time, I don't think. I think it just if enough of us, send this kind of energy out to him, this protection, is all that matters. It doesn't have to be at exactly the same time. I don't think it does. Now, if I get a call from Woo Dude, no, Joe, you really need to do that, then let's do another video. Let's do it live. I'll come out live. Maybe I'll have Woo Dude come on, just some night here soon. Because again, I think time is of the essence with this, and we'll all get together and do it at the same time. But I'll figure out. Wait for Woo Dude to. If he's like, no, Joe, we need to do it together. All of us. Okay. So, anyways, take care.